Kia ora and welcome everyone. The idea today is I'm going to give you a quick refresher of some of the changes that have happened to the Adventurous Journey section. Please don't panic, because it's nothing major and shouldn't affect any journeys you're having, but it's just looking at making it a bit more, I guess, flexible to suit different people and different young people and organisations. And then we're going to have two presentations, one from Peel Forest down in Canterbury and then the other from New Zealand Sailing Trust. If at any time you have a question, please, I don't have Rob helping me today, so please shout out, or you can put it in the chat and we will get to that later. So first of all, I will just do a quick overview of the changes that will be happening to, or that are happening to, the Adventurous Journey section. Once the presentation loads, which cool. So, like I say, it's nothing. Hopefully, everyone can see the presentation. Cool. So there's nothing too large. So the first thing is we used to talk about the Adventurous Journey section having an exploration and an expedition, and the main change is that we are now just talking about the Adventurous Journey, and that there's two key components. One is a journeying aspect to it, and the other one is having a team goal. And so this is to encourage young people and award leaders and providers to kind of create a journey that suits them and suits the environment. And the weighting of the journey versus the team goal will differ based on who's doing it. So we talked more about having a continuum with a very strong journey-focused adventurous journey on one side. So that would be your traditional tramping journey, like doing the Able Tasman.
Sorry, I've got a video conference thing.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Is whoever's speaking able to mute themselves, please? Cool, thank you. And then on the other side is a lot more of a purpose, which is a lot more what we used to do with the exploration. So that could be, for example, you know, doing a survey of a local area and doing a bit of walking in between the different areas, but the focus being on that survey, like looking at the effects of climate change, as opposed to navigating kayaking down the Wanganui River and observing the birds and plant life around the river. So individual aims are being replaced by having a team goal. And we have always allowed this, but the idea is that there can be multiple modes of transport. So you could do a mix of kayaking and walking, or walking and sailing, for example, so long as ideally the practice and the qualifying journey are similar to each other. And so we used to talk about the 15 requirements of the Adventurous Journey. This has now been simplified down to 10 key requirements, and these will soon be up on our website. So I'm just going to quickly go over them, but there will be more information on our website shortly. So first of all, as we've discussed, there's the first requirement is the journey, and so that has to comprise of the team goal and some journeying aspect. Second aspect, which you'll all be very familiar with, is there's the group size, which is 4 to 7 individuals, and they don't all have to be doing the award, and they can be doing different levels. So you could have a mix of a bronze and silver journey, so long as that was okay under your safety management systems. But all members should be of a similar ability so that they can contribute equally to the journey. Sorry, going backwards. So then there has to be suitable training and practice journeys. So the International Award describes this as all participants must undertake a minimum of 1 practice journey, but of course, based on what you're doing, they may need to do more than 1 practice journey. And the practice journeys must include, as a minimum, 1 day and 1 night. So give me a minute, Stefan. Okay, so like I discussed, there can be different modes of transport, but all journeys must be under their own effort, so no motorised transport. And the modes of transport should be the same between the qualifying and the practice journey. The location, groups can go to the similar location for their practice and qualifying journeys, but they should be doing different routes. So they're going exploring new places and doing slightly different things, and the train must present a significant challenge for the group as appropriate for their ability and award level. Purposeful activity, so you should all be very familiar with this again. So at bronze we talk about 6 hours of purposeful activity, at silver 7 hours per day, and at gold 8 hours of per day. But purposeful activity is the journeying, working towards the team goal, as well as cooking and setting up camps, etc. All journeys must be supervised by a suitable adult, and the qualifications and ability of the adult is defined by your safety management systems. And yeah, cool. And the last three, accommodation must be in tents or other self-catering facilities. This could include hostels, dog huts, and school facilities. The group must carry all their necessary equipment and supplies, including cooking at least one meal a day. And on conclusion of the journey, they need to write or present a report. This could be a written report, it could be a verbal report, as a way to reflect on what they've done and, yeah, I guess what they've learned throughout the journey. So hopefully that is a very fast overview of it. Hopefully none of that is too new for you. Like I said, we're in the process of updating our website, so we will have all these 10 requirements expanded a bit more. Yes. Does anyone have any questions about that part of it?
Hey Jessica, I had one question. It's Cameron here from Waipu College.
Yeah.
Will there be any update to the residential aspect? I mean, you've just identified slight changes to the AJ. Will that be changing at all, or is that going to stay the same?
So there are some slight changes to the Gold residential project, or I guess more clarifications around it, including that, if needed, that participants can do a Gold residential project split over two different events. For example, they could go to and help out on a holiday camp for 2 days and 3 nights, and then 6 months later go and do another 3 days and 2 nights to make up their total time requirement. But apart from that, most of the other changes, there's no other significant changes to the Gold residential project.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hi Jessica. I am Harit
Hello.
from Messi High School. Yeah, I have a question that if a kid takes walk around the selected area during weekends and then weekdays with the aim to collect the traffic data and then tie it up with the noise levels of that area, it will serve as the purpose of the adventurous?
So that could be an adventurous journey. However, it would still need to fit within the fact that they would need to be doing it over, if they were doing bronze, over 2 consecutive days with an overnight stay, for example, at the school, and working within a group. So that could be an idea for one. It will just need to make sure that it met all the requirements of the adventurous journey. But I'm happy to catch up with you in another time to discuss that further, if that would be useful.
Sure, thanks.
Cool, no worries. Okay, so I think I will now pass on to Penny from Peel Forest. She's going to talk about her program, and then hopefully I will have success in sharing a short video from her, and then you can ask any questions about what Peel Forest offers to her.
Kia ora, thanks Jessica. Kia ora koutou. My name's Penny Wilson and I'm the manager here at Peel Forest Outdoor Centre, and we also have Ruth Thorner joining us and Rob Emerson. So Ruth works in our business support and Rob has taken on a role as education partnership lead. So the three of us are new to Peel Forest, to the organisation, and so great opportunity for us to share a little bit about what we do and our work, and for us to learn more about the Duke of Edinburgh program. So great to see lots of faces and see the people behind making this program work across the country. So the Peel Forest Outdoor Centre is based, I guess, in central South Island. We're based alongside the Rangitata River. Our closest town is Geraldine. We're about 2 hours drive from Christchurch and about 3 hours from Dunedin. So quite centrally located in terms of being accessible for our major cities and also our larger catchment area. And we provide outdoor experiences for young people and also for adults. We work through a range of different outdoor activities and drawing on the natural environment that we have here. So we have the bush and the river, and we also have rock and canyons. So we're able to provide a real broad range of outdoor activities that meet the needs of our different client groups. So we're an accredited provider for Duke of Edinburgh to provide the Adventurous Journey. We also we're accredited to provide the training aspect of that journey, and we're also accredited to do the residential, meet the gold residential unit. So there are opportunities also to do some volunteer service opportunities within those programs, but that's aspects of that are under development as well. So Duke of Edinburgh is something that's really increasing in terms of the work that we do. We're getting increasing numbers through our programs at the centre. We offer both rafting and tramping opportunities, and we run those through 3 school holidays as individual bookings, but we also take private bookings. So if a group of 4 to 7 students were to approach us and say, hey, we've got an idea for a journey, we would love to come to Peel Forest, absolutely, we take those private bookings. And we do work within that continuum of journey and purpose. So within our last Duke of Edinburgh school holidays, within the January program, we had groups that were doing bronze and silver. We had, I think, 3 groups. Some of them were doing more of a journey focus, and we had one group that in particular was really purpose focused. So we can accommodate, although we are an outdoor education provider, and we obviously have lots of opportunities for that journey aspect, there's also some really rich opportunities for that purpose aspect. We do a lot of work around, we have planting, we have pest management, we have track clearance, we have a rich flora and fauna around. So in terms of the learning opportunities, there's lots of opportunities for that purpose aspect. So we provide that aspect. Our feedback from our Duke of Edinburgh participants has been really positive. We've got young and enthusiastic educators and instructors, and we really pride ourselves on delivering programs that are safe and that also provide a really rich learning environment for our young people that come through the program. So they are getting really the most out of their experience, and the information that they glean during that journey is really rich. So Yeah, definitely creating that positive environment, and we've got a fantastic team of instructors who are really keen on the Duke of Edinburgh. This is work that they really find useful. We have school groups coming in that do one-day activities, but they find that the journey aspect of Duke of Edinburgh and that longer-term engagement is something that they find really fulfilling. So it's a really exciting part of what we're doing and something that we really, really want to grow. And so it's great to be able to share with you today a little bit about what we do. We've put together a short clip that Jessica can show. It's just a series of static images, but it really shows and highlights the diversity of the environments that we can take our groups into, and some of the fun and excitement that they experience as part of those. So there'll be an opportunity if anyone has questions after we show the video.
Yeah, hopefully I can do this. Were you able to hear the sound on that? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm good with the online record book, not so much with Teams. So sorry about that, Peel Forest.
Saw the pictures though.
Yeah. It was a good
Wonderful. I hope that was
soundtrack.
inspiring. We'll send you the sound clip another time.
Sorry.
Are there any questions from the group? Any inquiries in terms of what we offer or opportunities?
Yeah, hi Penny, Mike here from BB New Zealand. Just wondering, I guess your prices and things will be on the website, or can we email you for those?
Yes, yeah, the prices are listed on the website. So they differ for the bronze, the silver, and the gold, and they range from around 695 upwards for those, and they have a range, obviously, too, depending on whether or not students are doing the training aspect of that as well. So typically within a school holiday program, they will come in and do their training, and then they'll have a rest day and refill and planning day, and then they will do their adventurous journey. So typically we engage that in one whole package.
And how long, how many days would that be end to end?
So that's 5 days for bronze and 6 days for gold, yeah.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, cool. Well, I will now introduce Nicola from the New Zealand Sailing Trust, who's hopefully will have more luck than I did on the videos. And she's just going to talk a bit about what New Zealand Sailing Trust have to offer.
Kia ora, everyone. Yeah, I'm Nicola from the New Zealand Sailing Trust. I'll just see if I can share my screen with you. So we've been going for 16 years here at the New Zealand Sailing Trust, and yeah, we are also an accredited provider, and we provide AJs for gold, silver, bronze, and we also do gold residential. So we cover all of the bases as well. We, in our school holiday programs, we team up with Auckland Sea Kayaks, and so the students do a portion with them and a portion with us. But before I go any further, I'll see if I can get this to play. Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear that?
No, sorry.
No sound.
Okay.
Sorry, Nicola, I've also had problems when you try and play sound through Teams. I still haven't mastered it myself. So if you find out the answer, let me know. Well, there we go.
Now we can hear that now.
We can hear
Okay.
it now.
You could sail around the world more times than most people and still not be a leader at all. It's probably undefinable qualities that will make a leader. You have to have the expertise. You can't run without having the people who know what they're doing. Able to listen. Very important. Able to delegate. Able to let go. You know, we're all in it together. It's for the good of the team. Perhaps the leader might be the person who has the most vivid dream of the lot. Winning and losing isn't whether you've got the strongest muscle. Just knowing that you can beat them. Attitude is vital. So it's undefinable qualities that will make a leader. Why can't we?
So that video is a few years old now. We now deliver to over 2,000 students a year. So our program has grown on itself. We run school holiday programs, like I said, along with Auckland Sea Kayaks. And how they look is we take, it's all individual bookings, and we take kids on board either Steinlager 2 or Lion New Zealand. They take 20 students each. We break them into 3 watch groups so that the groups are smaller to fit the requirements of the Duke of Ed. And in those watch groups, one group would be cooking, one would be navigating, and one would be sailing. And they'd alternate that activity during the day for our 5-day trips. We have one coming up in April. That's our 5 days with Auckland Sea Kayaks. We get students flying to us from all over the country, so we coordinate pickups and drop-offs from the airport to make sure that they're safe at all times. And about a month out from the journey, so I think it's actually happening in about 3 days, we have a Teams meeting with all of those participants who have joined us. We at that time tell them what watch groups they're in, and in those watch groups, we then set them a task. So because they don't really plan the same as they would with a hike, because it's all on the boat, they do the planning once they get to the boat. We get them to plan an activity prior, and that helps them establish a bond in their group and to give them that activity planning. We sail around the Hauraki Gulf, anywhere from, at the moment, the boats are at Mercury Islands, so anywhere up to the Bay of Islands. And within that sort of area that we travel in, they experience, we'll do beach cleans, we do hiking, we on shore, we connect with other providers or other like-minded groups like Manta Watch. So if we see manta rays out there, we engage the the students in helping Mentor Watch do what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, surveys on how many animals they've seen and where they've seen them, and we share that information with those sort of groups. So we team up with lots of providers like that. If anybody is interested in more information, I can send you a brochure, and then my email address is just there on the bottom of the page. Are there any questions?
Sorry, Nicola, I missed your email at the bottom of the page. Would you mind sharing that? You can share it in the chat if you want.
I'll put it in the chat so that
Yep,
you don't get it wrong.
Awesome.
I'll share
thanks a
mine
lot
as
to
well,
Nicola.
just those contact details. Sorry, Jessica.
No, that's all good. I was just going to say thank you to Nicola and Penny for your talking about what the mahi you offer. And if there's any other providers on the call today, we're keen to have you join in a future call so you can talk a bit about what you offer young people doing the Duke of Ed. Does anyone have any further questions about anything that's been discussed together, or just some general awardee questions?
I just want to add, we also provide for entire school groups as well. So if your school or group is interested in coming as a whole group, just send me an email and we can talk further.
Awesome. Well, if there's no further questions, then we try and keep these meetings to 30 minutes so that you can go off and enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you for everyone who's attended today. As always, I'm always here to support you guys, so feel free, give us a call, email us, we're here to help you. And thank you very much for joining us today.